Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nana, and today we're back with possibly one of the last episodes of the Sims 2 University. Don't know where the Sims 4 came from, but we're quite possibly doing one of the last episodes, and I gotta sneeze 1 second. As you can see, the girls and Yeonwoo are back home, and their trip was a lot of fun. We took a bunch of pictures, and I'm sure we're going to remember this time for a long time after, whether it be good or bad. Katie Brown has arrived, and she's here to tell everyone off for sitting on our asses all day and only studying, because oh my god, we're at college, we're actually studying. Katie has found Yeonwoo and is making him do some push-ups. Obviously very happy that Katie came by, but Lynn and Gabby are two of the lucky people. Oh, I didn't see Vicky here. Oh, whoa, what? Did she teleport here, or was she already? Oh my god. All of a sudden I noticed Vicky. I honestly thought there was only two of them here. Okay, I see you, Vicky. Literally in our last semester, we're almost done, and it has gone so incredibly fast. I don't want to speed up too much because I like it so much and I really don't want it to end. Something else I need to work on, or I want to work on, is trying to play The Sims from a closer perspective. I know I always play from a pretty distant, like a distant view. It comes from the fact that I like to be in control and like see everything happen, but I think for this year I want to try and play it a little up close, you know, a bit closer. Get up those nostrils of my Sims. Watch someone else play The Sims and it's a little closer. I always find it more entertaining. Let me know down below. What are your preferences? Yeonwoo is laying on the floor. This is a good chance to talk about Yeonwoo. So a few parts ago I said that Yeonwoo really didn't have much success with the ladies, and I explained in a few parts back that Yeonwoo has some interests in different girls, but that nobody really sees him more than anything but just a friend, just a guy that they casually hang out with and they can talk to, and that knowledge about things that most guys would not really have, like makeup and hair, and he forms a bond with people, I guess, over common interest, just like he did with Gabby. Certain bonds are stronger depending on the situation, and I feel like their bond was really strong because both of them were outcasts. Obviously that forms a bond and is way stronger than your regular bond just based on interest. Friends you just make because you have certain interests, and certain friends you have that are for life because you have such a deep connection with. I don't know why I'm going so deep in friendships now, but I totally am. Even though Yeonwoo is not here right now, I do want to take a look at his friendship. So as I was saying, he doesn't have a bond or a romantic interest in anyone but Vicky. Well, I keep saying Vicky. Besides Gabby and Lynn. You think after 13 parts I know their names? Nope. Last video you saw that Yeonwoo seemed to really like the attention by both girls. Remember in the beginning of the last video where Yeonwoo came into Gabby's, well, not necessarily her room, but she was sleeping in that room, so let's just say it's her room. As he was sleeping downstairs, he came up to that room and he wanted to woohoo with Gabby. So obviously Gabby was like, oh, okay, I guess even though we're on vacation, like, I want to keep my distance. I didn't really want to be hooking up with you. She didn't want to force herself upon Yeonwoo because she wanted there to be an opportunity for the both of them to perhaps get to know someone while they were on holiday, and even if it wasn't last, to have maybe a vacation, like a summer romance in the middle of winter, right? So that was the plan. However, things of course didn't really go as planned. Yeonwoo hooked up with Lynn. Gabby was like, what the fuck? She was taken back because she never thought that Yeonwoo would ever be interested in Lynn. even though they had a thing together, she didn't really believe that Lin had such a romantic interest in him. She just felt like Lin had just found another victim, so to say, for her desires, and it wasn't really about who Yeonwoo was. It was just out of convenience. They're at it again. She saw both Yeonwoo and Lin together. She was definitely taken back, and she didn't expect herself to behave in the way that she did. It was quite an explosive emotion that she was feeling, quite an overwhelming emotion of not per se jealousy, but a bit of misunderstanding and sadness that she thought this was her guy to woohoo with, and almost like her privileges are taken away, and she was really liking these privileges. And even though they're not together, and they're definitely not, like I said, they're not a couple, she still felt like he was hers, and it was not Lin's to share. Sorry, Lin, but every time I talk, you turn the stereo on sound for a little bit. But definitely wants to do some homework. So I'm gonna have her do her assignment because she's very poor on her aspiration meter, and it's making her feel really bad. So I have to focus on that a little as well. So we'll do that and write a term paper and get that done. So while I'm at it, I might as well see if there's anyone else that really needs to get that done. Now Lin is actually not doing so great. I mean, she has her exam in I think 3 hours, so we don't really have much chances left to really get her skills up. So she needs logic and she needs charisma, so I think I'll have her practice that first. She doesn't seem to be that in wait, we have 5,000. Oh Christ. Let's pay the bills first. Oh my god, why am I putting my earphones in? He is crying, you guys. I don't know what came over him, but he is in tears. I have a good guess that he is unhappy about the situation. He has a very low aspiration meter, so that could also explain a lot. I think I'm gonna have him buy also gonna answer the phone, which is nice. I think I'm gonna have him buy some nut cookies afterwards. Oh, it's actually just like, I'm just gonna do that first, and then we'll answer the phone. I think it would be for the best if Yeonwoo decided not to continue his relationship with either Gabby or Lin at this point. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't think there's this guy wants to have us fat, right? He always makes pasta, like heavy meals. No wonder we need a trainer. If Remington here keeps making really fatty and heavy pasta meals for every single day. My god, constipation must run here, right? After like 4 semesters. Armando looks the same. I was like, damn, the guy looks good in makeup. I wish people would just say, oh my god, a guy in makeup, and while in fact they're jealous of their skills. Like, how many guys would actually be jealous, genuinely jealous? As I was saying, I think he would do better if he hooked up with some other people for a while and let both Gabby and Lin kind of sort themselves out, because it's not gonna do anyone any good if he eats from two sides. And I'm just saying that because I know for a fact that Gabby's obviously very, not hurt, but she's very disappointed and upset about the situation now that he's, messing with Lin. And I know that Lin does not really care about Yeonwoo or Gabby's feelings at this point, because Lin feels like, well, it's nothing between you, right? So if he wants to, we should be allowed to do something as well. Lin has a really big tendency to, how do I put this? She goes after her desires, but sometimes undermines people's wishes and feelings. And Lin is a very sweet girl. Don't get me wrong. She's very, very sweet. Well, do you really have to wear your pajamas out to make... Okay. I would have put something else on Yeonwoo, but he's like, no, I'm good. This is gonna do the trick. The girl that Yeonwoo is seeing right now is called Emmy. And Emmy is like one of the very few people that calls him up sometimes just to ask how he's doing and what's good with life. For a second I thought she was a teenager, but I'm actually really happy to see that she's not. So Emmy might do you not want to hang out with me? What? What do you not want to hang out? This is one of the few ways that I've noticed that really helps you grow a bond really fast. Their relationship goes up so incredibly high when you have them hang out together. So might as well just, you know, sit here with the two of them and let them have some time together. She seems a really sweet girl, and she always, like I said, calls up on Yeonwoo and asks him how he's doing. So technically he could be a very she could be a very nice girlfriend were he to be interested in her as a girlfriend. I think for now to stay away from the drama is the best, because either he's gonna have to make a choice, because Gabby is not okay with her and Lin both messing with him. Either you're gonna give it how I wanted, or we're not gonna do this anymore, but I'm not okay with you double dipping whatsoever. Now Lin, like I said, doesn't really care, so it's obviously Gabby's choice at this point, so he felt like perhaps it's best to just cancel altogether, even though he really likes Gabby's companion. To make things easy for us, I am gonna go to casual and add her to the friend zone, and then I'll go for 2. Why is everyone crying? This is really their senior year. Everyone's crying. I'm gonna add Lin to the friend zone as well. Let's see what Gabby, Vicky. Oh my god! Wow, kissed it. Oh, I was gonna pay the bills. I didn't even do that. Oops. Okay, so I really didn't want to delete anything on this lot, so I cheated us some money, and hopefully that's gonna make us able to pay the bills. I think it was 5,000 something, so we're broke, but you know what, this feels super realistic because oh fuck, we still don't have enough. Okay, sorry, we're gonna have to get rid of this. Now we should have enough. I think it was 5. What in, do we still not have enough? How many bills do we have? How much is this? Shit. Oh wow, we have, can you believe this? Okay, if we don't have enough money now, then everything is a lie. I hope that's the last one. Okay, we're super broke now. I think we have 1,000 left, but it feels so realistic because I feel like everyone in their senior year is just like, we have less classes, but we're more depressed, we're more sad, we're more broke, we have no hopes for the future. This feels so realistic, doesn't it? Everything's a mess. Friendships are a mess. Nobody knows who he is anymore. It's like you go through these 3 years of development and trying to figure out who you are, and then when you think you know who you are, you're put there, you're about to go into the free world and experience what it's like to be an adult for the first time, and you lose yourself even more than you were lost before you entered college, and you just don't know what's life anymore. I heard, oh wow, okay, so I do want to have them kind of graduate with decent skills, so what I'll do is have them work on them, so hopefully she's not too sad to practice. And okay, it looks like Lin hit the sack pretty early, but she did gain a skill in logic, so that's good, and I want her to grow 2 skills in charisma. We have about 2 days-ish to do this, so that should be enough. It looks like she's not in the mood for any of this, so perhaps we should just oh, she can do the hula as well now. That's kind of nice. So let's check up on Yeonwoo's relationship with Emin. I'm pretty sure if I cancel, you know, any interaction right now, she's gonna go home because it's pretty late. So let's have this go on until the max, pretty much, like until either Yeonwoo gets really tired or Emmy decides to leave. But we are friends right now, so there's a good possibility. We haven't really checked her out and see if we're into her, but there's a good possibility she's actually into us, which would be nice because she's been, like I said, she's been talking to us for a few days now. It's not something super new, so there's a very good possibility that this is more than just a friendship. Maybe she was just a little shy and she wanted to get us know us before we did anything, dude. Now, like I said, there are still things I really want to do, but they're just so hard to do, so I might just get this done off screen so I can just cheat everyone's needs and be fine with it. Okay, well, I guess this guy ruined everything, so first of all, let's check her out. I mean, if she's not even into us, or we're not into her, like, I'm just saying that, oh, he is into her. He's actually, okay, just one bar. Nah. Well, I think we had a really successful time together. So let's go ahead and see who's still up. I have a feeling like Vicky is still up, obviously. She's not really tired. Gabby is still up. She's playing The Sims. She's playing The Sims 3. What? That's not even The Sims 3. Oh, she's playing Command and Conquer Tiberium Wars. I've never heard of this. Is this actually a game that was made right now? Wow, just look at this desktop. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like Windows XP. Have Vicky do the same thing, actually. If we can't get her to do that. For some reason, we can only... It's not because I had her select this one. I do not know. Maybe this one is disgusting and nobody wants that one. Nobody wants that one. Blossom is also in bed, so I guess it's just both me and Vicky now. And I guess it was a good time to really talk together. Like, Vicky has been rather problematic. Yeah, well, it would have helped if we sat at the same table, but let's just imagine that they're having a conversation together anyway. Besides the little thing she had with Armando, they're really not like on good terms. They never talk. It was literally just a one-time thing, and she seems to really not care about people anymore. She's just really focused on her career, well, her future career, might I say. So yeah, she definitely doesn't really care about relationships. However, Gabby, who started off as a party girl, who now suddenly only cares about good grades, I think the poor grades scared her so much that she told herself to never ever drop that low again. So she's ever since been really up to performance, so to say. And besides those few ones where she has a thing for Yeonwoo and she's really like into him, and she's very knowledge driven, which makes sense. It's also her aspiration. So of course that makes sense. I'm gonna have to clean this up as well. It's kind of gross in here, so someone's gotta do it, right? Maybe not. I think Vicky's coming over to talk. Yeah, she's coming over to Vicky and talk a little bit. So I'm gonna do some interactions between the two of them. I think it'll be nice to have a little bit of a chat. So definitely, I think at this point Gabby would kind of confide in Vicky and be like, well, I maybe a little shocking what I'm going to tell you, but I think I'm genuinely in love with Yeonwoo. I don't know what it is. We started as two people that were alone, and we wanted to have some comfort in each other, and we're having fun, and I'm still having fun. It's just, it's not fun anymore now that Lin has also joined the fun. What about your peeing needs? I gotta do a storyline here. I mean, I think Vicky would have a response very similar to probably what most of you are thinking. Like, if you're feeling something for Yeonwoo, you should tell him. I think he deserves to know. You're really good friends, so I really highly doubt that this romantic course would change anything between the two of you. He may just tell you he doesn't want to do anything and he just wants to be friends and have some fun sometime. But at least you know, and at least he knows, and plus you're already doing stuff together before you confess to him. So I highly doubt this is going to make a difference, right? You've already seen each other butt naked. I don't think telling him you really like him and you want to date him is really going to make him run away after all everything you've done together. Which kind of makes her, you know, think that Vicky may be right and the best thing is to confess. But I don't think this confessing is really going to come at a good time, because Yeonwoo now has, you know, decided not to mingle with either of the girls. He didn't really tell them that, but he just decided that it would be for the best. Blossom was also kind of telling him, like, dude, you better lay off. I think someone is gonna get hurt, and you maybe just off for the better to just stop this eating from two sides thing. I can tell it's not gonna end well, and just trust me, dude. I was engaged. I can know. Which she actually is handling pretty well. Like, I think she's handling her not divorce, but her separation pretty well. Now she's not even closely, remotely into him. Mind you, she still really wants to get together with William. I still don't know if this is something that she wants because she's lonely or because she's genuinely into him and she only realized it. But I think I'm actually gonna do that. I might just invite him over and we'll get the two engaged. I think she would propose to him at this point, because she really has this one to get engaged. But at the same time, I think it would make more sense if William was the one proposing to her, because I feel like even though she wants to get engaged, I don't think she wants to get engaged. I think that she thinks she wants to get engaged because she was engaged and she's trying to fill up the hole. Maybe I'm just thinking too deeply into it, but I definitely, I mean, for me personally, I think that she doesn't want to get engaged, but she just thinks she wants to get engaged. So I think I'll just switch over to William and have him propose actually. And then that would fulfill her want, and then we could just see what else is going to happen afterwards. Because I feel like wanting to get engaged to someone super quickly would not be very advised, and I definitely don't think this is what she truly wants. And if she does truly want it, then I don't know why she wants it for damn sure. Thing going on where Sims grab the books but they don't put them away. What is this? What is this really? Now on the other side, Lynn has still the one to woohoo 10 Sims. I don't know if I can actually make that happen. I don't know if she has this other Sim, Dongsul, on her mind, so we might try to get with him. I don't know if he lives here or not. I actually don't know because I haven't. Wait, what does he look like? Okay, so he has a mohawk. Okay, so let's see if there's a guy on the doors with a mohawk. Oh, wait, no. Oh yeah, he lives here. Okay, is he in his room? No, he's not in. Oh, he is in his room. Okay, go here. Who needs to smell good, right? Who cares about smelling good? We're gonna go and get this man, right? I also feel like if Yeonwoo really wanted to pursue a relationship with either of the two, he would be super disappointed if he picked Lynn, because Lynn is not a commitment sim whatsoever. So I don't think it would be very advised. At least I would not advise her or advise him to pick her. There's not enough space. Excuse me, Mr. Excuse me. Was that the song? Oh, never mind. They're actually hanging out. Alright, so that's gonna raise their stats pretty fast. Stats, like this is a fucking battle. Nobody's in their right bets as well. Why do we even bother? Alright, so let's have William come over as well. I mean, definitely when you have just one or two Sims to focus on, I think things are a lot easier to do story-wise, and I really do like making my parts, my videos kind of story-driven, because that's the thing I enjoy the most. But it's definitely a little challenging at times to make things flow really nice, right? So I guess Blossomir is gonna get engaged, so that'll be that. And we'll see just how it goes. I mean, in the future, we have an extra, half semester more with her and with Gabby, so that'll be interesting to see how that's gonna go. But these girls have less than a day left, guys, and then this Let's Play is supposedly over. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, I don't even know what to say about that. Alright, so we're about to greet William. Let's greet him. Yeah, I know we're smelly. I think being smelly is just what college life is like. Oh wow, she's just straight up going for him. Okay, now it's my job to make him selectable. Now let's see what he wants. He actually also really wants to get engaged, and he's really wow, my stomach was making weird noises. He actually really wants to get engaged, and he's very afraid of getting rejected. Let me just see if he's faithful or not. He's still best friends with Eric, which I find a little strange, considering, your best friend, kind of whatever. Oh, he's an economics major. He's a sophomore. He's younger than her then. Interesting. Anyway, alright, let's propose engagement, you guys. Let's see. She's gonna get proposed while she's thinking and all that. Well, on the good side, she said yes. So, can we just make him unselectable? she is again engaged. She seems really happy about that, so I'm happy for her. She's very afraid to get left at the altar. I think she's just very afraid that he may cheat on her. So I don't know about that, but yeah, we got her wish done. She feels a lot better. She's also a very family driven girl, so I can imagine that, you know, having a fiance is really important to her. Maybe a little early. I mean, you don't really necessarily need to get engaged in college, but you know, she was already engaged, so I like how synchronized we are. I don't know. I don't really know what's up with Blossom. Maybe she's trying to fill a gap or something, or maybe she genuinely is into this guy. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see, right? I guess we'll just have to see. Okay, so I think one of the last things I'll do is I am going to invite this girl over. I don't remember what her name is. Let's see what her name was. Emmy. I'm gonna invite Emmy over and see if potentially we can get something started between the two as well. This may be a little fast all of a sudden for you guys. I mean, come on, they were like smooching an episode ago, but like I said, we're almost done with the college experience. I don't really know what's gonna happen after, so there's not much things left for me to do than speed things up and kind of round it up the way that I think fits the ending, suits. I guess in this case, who is leaving all these books? Why? First of all, who's leaving all these books behind? And second of all, why is everyone smelly? Is that a thing? I guess that's the thing in college. Now, note that he doesn't necessarily have a wish to be friends. He does have a wish to be best friends, but he doesn't necessarily have a wish to get a girlfriend. So I don't know whether or not this is really something that's on his mind or not. But this is also another girl that keeps talking, keeps calling out. No, actually, it's the first time. It just looks like someone else. Where is she going? You know what? I'm just gonna pack her. Pack her. Just don't even waste any time. We're gonna go ahead and pack her straight away. Get cat on her lips and be like, Okay, well, she's definitely down for that. So maybe. Oh, she just fell. Go in there. She just fell in love with him. Wow. Okay, so Emmy actually came on to Yeonwoo and wanted to woohoo with him, and Yeonwoo is like, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't really want to do that right now. I'm sorry. And that's really surprising to me because I thought he would, but there's something that's telling him like, don't woohoo. Yeah, don't woohoo. He's actually holding back. He seems also, I mean, the thing is, I don't know. I really like her, and I would love it for, you know, for them together, for them to be together. I think they both deserve it. I think Yeonwoo definitely deserves someone that really likes him, and she obviously she deserves a guy that loves her like Yeonwoo. So in a way, I am happy for these two, and I'm happy. I don't know, it just feels really weird to see him find a girl and to get together, I guess. Do you like what you see? Closing a chapter perhaps in his life where he finally has someone who accepts him for the way that he is. Whoa, okay, she just denied that though. Wow. It's like, no, thank you, don't want to do that. I'm gonna make her unselected again. I think I've done my fair share. Oh, whoa, she got rejected. Denied, and just when it looked like I was going to get some real good loving. Well, sorry, boo boo. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I make her unselectable because she's definitely not in a. I wonder what is he doing. Anyway, this part's even longer than the other parts, so that's great. I think I am going to end this part right here. Leave me leave me your thoughts down below. Actually, you were in the wrong shower, Yeonwoo. That's the one you need to go to. But definitely leave me some comments down below with your thoughts. And do you like Yeonwoo's new girlfriend? What do you think about Gabby? I think Gabby should confess to Yeonwoo at this point. And then it's up to Yeonwoo to really decide like what's next. And I definitely think that Lin should get together with Dongsul in the next part. I don't know if that's going to be number 10. I think it may not. First, I don't really know. It's going to be the last part, guys. Potentially the last part. Maybe an extra part for Gabby and Blossom, but we'll see about that. But yeah, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!